Hey everyone, welcome to the Fancy Friday show with me, Matt Niblock. Today I have a special guest, Mary Beth Meyer from the Pinky Swear Foundation. Mary Beth, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me this morning, Matt.
Absolutely. So before we jump into Pinky Swear, I wanted to remind our viewers that Casual Friday is canceled. That's right, we're putting the sweatpants back in the closet because I don't know if you're like me, Mary Beth, but I've been wearing my sweatpants way too much recently.
Constantly.
So with me today, though, I have some of my favorite casual clothes. Just a nice little pair of loafers for today. You don't have to tie them. It's really easy. Mary Beth, do you have anything with you today?
Yeah, so I have one of our Pinky Swear Keeping the Promise t-shirt. My husband and I and our kids love to rock these. They're really comfortable. And I also brought with me our Pinky Swear foam pinkies. So people seem to really like these and we have fun with them.
That is awesome. Just throw up the pinky.
Yeah, pinky.
That's funny. So just to get us kicked off here and kind of get back into what we're talking about, which is the Pinky Swear Foundation, could you start by telling us a little bit about how you got involved with Pinky Swear and what you do with Pinky Swear?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a little bit unique in that I actually was on the recipient side of the Pinky Swear Foundation before I became a staff member with the organization.
Oh, wow.
In the summer of 2018, my youngest child, James, was actually diagnosed with cancer. He was only 16 months at the time. And, we were enjoying a normal summer as a family, and we were going to the splash pad and to parks and biking and doing all sorts of normal things. And then in the span of about 24 hours, we went from normal family enjoying our fun summer to being fully immersed in the world of pediatric cancer.
Oh,
And
wow.
he actually was diagnosed with bilateral Wilms tumor, which means that he had cancer in both of his kidneys. We were diagnosed at Blank Children's Hospital here in Des Moines, and then we were actually sent to the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa City, where James had 12 rounds of chemotherapy and then a major surgery that removed his right kidney and portions of the left kidney, and then an additional 12 rounds of chemotherapy in the spring of 2019. And I'm thrilled to say, sometimes I forget this part, but it's important. He has been cancer-free for an entire year now and is
Oh,
doing really,
wow.
really well. But almost immediately when our son was diagnosed with cancer, people started saying, apply to Pinky Swear. Pinky Swear Foundation can help you. And so we applied for funding upon diagnosis. And actually, as soon as we got back from the hospital, when he was diagnosed, our air conditioning unit completely failed. So not only did we have medical bills, but we also had this huge expense of our HVAC system. And so the Pinky Swear Foundation was able to provide financial assistance to us to help offset some of those costs. And then again, we were slammed with medical bills after his surgery. And the
Oh,
Pinky Swear Foundation paid for our mortgage, which was wonderful. And
unbelievable.
then also we got to celebrate the end of our son's treatment plan with a really fun family getaway where we got to stay at a hotel and eat pizza and go swimming and just make positive non-cancer related memories together.
Sure.
And so through a set of crazy circumstances, this position for the partnerships manager here in Iowa opened up kind of along the same time as we were wrapping up our cancer journey, and we just felt like it was a really good fit. So I went for it, and here I am, the partnerships manager for Pinky Swear Foundation in Iowa.
That's fantastic. It's really interesting hearing about all of those different services and things. And so that's a perfect transition into, for somebody that doesn't know anything about Pinky Swear, what do you do on a daily basis? What is the organization about?
Yeah, so our mission is to help kids with cancer and their families by providing financial and emotional support to them and their families. And so, what we do is offer a variety of programs to really come alongside families and help them with non medical expenses. So, we have a program called the Orange Envelope, which we like to say we send a virtual hug to new oncology families. And it's just a welcome card and a gift card that families can use at their discretion, along with letters of encouragement that are written by other children or our corporate partners. And again, it's just a virtual hug for these families that their world has just been turned upside down. Then
Sure.
we have our All-Star Fund program, which is what I talked about. It's financial assistance for families who are just facing really tough financial circumstances with having their child be battling cancer. We also have a pantry program at Blank Children's Hospital where families can get, snacks or simple meals while their child is in the hospital. And we also have the All Star Weekend program, which is what I mentioned, just fun weekend getaways for families to make positive memories with one another.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's it's always great to hear about kind of the community aspect so that people, when something happens, which it, happens in life, you're not alone in that. You can really be embraced by someone else and say, hey, we're here to help. And it's a great mission that you have.
Yep, it's a wonderful community to be a part of. And Matt, here in Iowa, about 163 kiddos will be diagnosed with cancer this year. And at any given point, there's about 750 children in Iowa who are in the battle with childhood cancer.
Oh, wow. So it's not a small community
It's
either.
unfortunately not a small community, and these families need our help.
Absolutely. So let's take it back to the viewers, Mary Beth. How can somebody help that's watching this today?
Yeah, well, obviously, the most clear way that people can donate or can get involved in Pinky Swear is by donating. The more money that we receive and the more assistance we receive from our community, we give it right back to our families and are able to help more families and help families in bigger ways. Again, our mission is really tied with providing financial assistance to these families. So, any dollar amount would be wonderful to help us in our mission. We would love to be able to say yes to every request that comes in, but it just completely depends on our finances and the generosity of our donors. And for the next calendar year, our donations that come in through peer-to-peer fundraising, like the page that you've set up for us on Classy, which we'll share that link, those donations are going to be tripled. So a $25 donation is going to turn into $75. And so it's a really great opportunity to stretch your donation right now. Other ways that people can get involved, we're always looking for corporations to partner with us to sponsor our events, to help underwrite some of our programming. Also, at any time, people can write letters of encouragement to our kiddos. And here in Iowa, we have our largest fundraiser coming up on December 11th at Valley West Mall. We'll be doing our 7th annual WHO Pinky Swear Radiothon. And so we'll have information on our website soon about that, and people can join us and partner with us for that great event.
Fantastic. So yeah, all of those donations that you're making through the link that we'll put on the video or through digital media here. So there's many different options. All those are being tripled right now. So click that link and throw $5, which becomes $15, $50 becomes $150. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great way to make a big impact right now.
Absolutely. Well, Mary Beth, thank you so much for your support of our community, and especially those children and families that are dealing with this issue. And I just want to remind everyone that you can join in on the fun this Friday. So dress fancy, show off your look, donate. We have lots of different ways that you can join in the fun with Fancy Friday. And don't forget to donate, like we were just saying. And we'll share a link on this video's comments so that you can join in on that. So Mary Beth, before I let you go though, being the Fancy Friday partner, you have the great honor of selecting my jacket for Fancy Friday this week. So I've got a couple different choices here. I've got a gray jacket here, and I've also got a blue jacket. Which one are we going to go with for this Friday?
So I like the blue jacket that you're holding there, but I actually like the blue jacket that you're wearing.
Oh, there you go.
You're going to be an outfit repeater. You can wear that.
All right. Awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and go back with this one. Perfect. Awesome. So once again, thanks again for joining in, and I will see you on Friday.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for having us.